I read some of your book, and I read that you were bullied when you were in school with some girls.
Yeah.
What type of bullying was it? What'd they do?
I was definitely, I think I was one of those kids that, I think I kind of thought every day, I played everything down, you know, like, oh, it's not a big deal. And then really when I look back on it now, I'm like, I really wish I would have said something earlier, because it probably wouldn't have gotten to the extent that it would. I wouldn't have been, in my book, I talk about being locked in a bathroom for hours and not knowing how to get out.
Locked in a bathroom?
Yeah. And, like, being scared every day. And now I'm like, you know, I don't get the opportunity to go to a real school. I'm homeschooled, and I'm like, I wish I could have enjoyed the time that I did have in the school.
Why do you think they were doing that?
Honestly, with my dad growing up, it was always really hard, and most people, I think, would kind of, like, resent that and be like, you know, Dad, you made it really hard for me to grow up. But for me, I thank my dad because he made me stronger as a person. And now with the media trying to tear me down and message boards, I don't really care, because I picture each photographer that I see stepping outside my house as one of those girls. And I just really say, you know, that's something that I don't want to get involved with, because soon enough, it'll be the equivalent to being locked in the bathroom where I don't ever get privacy, or they're trying to make me look like a bad person, because I know that I'm not, and I know that I have good values.
I like the connection of the paparazzi with
the bullies.
The bullies at school.
Yeah.
Okay, what are those girls doing now? Have you run into them anywhere?
Oh, I don't know. And someone asked me if I wanted to go back to school and see them, and I was like, no, thank you, because I don't even want to give them the time, thank you very much, because they don't deserve it. And I'm doing great, and I have probably more friends than they'll ever have.
Yeah. You know, the sad thing is with that is with the bullies and stuff, they'll see you now and pretend like they were your best friends.
Exactly.
Oh my God. And they're showing their friends pictures of you with them and saying how close you guys were.
I remember when I was in school, they had this picture of me that was seriously the worst picture of me you've ever seen. I was always really little. And I remember going to the gym one day, and we all had to get weighed, which, first of all, I just don't like that anyways. I don't think you should have to be weighed in front of your peers.
Yeah,
and it's just because it makes girls uncomfortable. And I was always smaller than everyone else. And I remember them being like, oh, she's so small. You know, I think that's when it really was, like, we can get her type thing. And there was this picture of me where I was just, like, so little, and I was standing next to them. And you could really see the contrast. And they had it on their binder every day and was, like, showing me the picture of us standing beside each other, trying to scare me. And when you really look at it, it really is scary, you know? Scary thought.
It's scary. Well, I have a message for you guys. The girls that used to bully Miley. Ha ha, she's a millionaire. Okay. We're going to have much more with Miley Cyrus after this.